We're going live to Facebook for Monday, October 30th.
Seems like we just said the end of September, and here we are at the end of October.
It is. It's already the end of the October. And as we know, this weekend, the time will change, or so we say, but actually the days will get shorter as daylight savings time kicks into play in most of the places across the country.
Yes, so it'll be a little bit lighter in the morning instead of so dark.
It'll be a little bit lighter in the morning instead of so dark. It
You're
won't
right.
make the night seem so
No,
long.
it
But
won't.
really, it's all in divine nature. It's all good. It's all good. It was kind of a surprise for me. By the way, hi everybody out there in
Yes,
Facebook land
hello.
and on YouTube later. We are doing Monday morning meditation. It's 10 a.m. at Unity in the Olympics in Port Angeles, Washington. My name is Tim West. I call myself Tim from wherever I am. I used to be Tim from Squim and Tim from Texas, but as we grow on and move on, we just change what we call ourselves. And I'm joined here by Sandra Blanchard.
Hey.
Hey, Sandra, I think I misspelled your name. Let me correct that.
Oh, Blanchard. Oh,
Uh,
well.
yeah, let me rename you correctly.
And I'm in Squim,
You are
Washington,
you are in Squim, Washington, and we're
down
here.
the road about 18 miles from Unity and the Olympics.
Yes, yes. And today's daily word is surprise. Surprise!
Yes, and I
I
have a
got up this
surprise.
morning and surprise, it was a lot colder. A cold front came in.
Yes, yeah. It's here too.
It's
Here too.
well, Sandra, let's go
So,
ahead and I'll let you take the floor and the screen. And if
okay.
you would do the daily word for us today.
So surprise. Well, already had a couple of them this morning already. I open my heart to the blessings and welcome the surprises coming my way. Daily routines can be a comfort, but if my life becomes too predictable, I can become numb to the world's wonders. Today, I renew my capacity to surprise myself by trying something new. I may travel somewhere unfamiliar and exciting, or do something thrilling, or just for the fun of it, or just get up and take a walk around the neighborhood in the wee hours of the morning. And that is really a different wonder all in its own. I also welcome surprises that come to me as serendipity. When I receive an unexpected invitation, when someone remembers me with a visit or a gift, when I get a flash of inspiration like a bolt out of the blue. Oh, like a flash of inspiration, like a bolt out of the blue. I can sense the pressure of God and my intuition urging me to try new things. I have talks with myself about those intuitions and urgings. Life feels fresh and exciting through surprises. I see each one as an invitation, a way to meet my good and grow through the experience. Amazement seized all of them, and they glorified God and were filled with awe. This is from Luke 5:26.
I love
Yeah,
that line. I love that line. Amazement seized
seized all
all
of
of them, and they glorified God and were filled with awe.
Sometimes I feel that way in Sundays when people share their stories. I just in wonder and awe at their
Yes,
story.
loved it Sunday.
Yes,
Loved it
me.
Sunday. We got some amazing people.
Yes, we
And
do.
I'm always filled by their stories, which fills me with awe. But I like what it said in the daily word that coincides with it. You know, when you get invited to do something new, something different. And sometimes it's the same thing, but it's still awe. You know, you
Yeah,
do something again and you discover the awe in what you have done again
in a different
or
perspective.
and retried in a different perspective.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take those thoughts into a time of meditation. And let's gently settle in our chairs and just take in all that surrounds us before we gently close our eyes and get situated where we are. As we close our eyes, we take another deep breath and we let it go, and we know with each breath that we take in and each breath that we let go of, it fuels our body with the peace of all that is. Breathe in again and let it go. Is the word of wonder that's infused with joy, peace, love, and delight. Breathe that in, peace, and joy. And love and delight. So as we close our eyes, we go into a place of different insight. An open opportunity to explore of everything and more. As we settle in the peace and release, we know that God is. God is everywhere, everywhere present. As the one presence and the one power that all of imagination can take us forward with infinitely. For it is past mind's eye that we see the amazement and the awesomeness and the honest of all that is. Breathe that in for just a brief moment. And think of the most golden experience of the change in autumn. For mine hears the leaves on the trees is a glisten after a night shower. For new light hits upon them, and as some gently blow in the wind and fall to the ground, it softens it, laying a blanket across the streams and the gullies that have come through with the rains, and lays a new foundation for the rest to remain, glowing in the light of God. Just like the leaves release with the passing of each breeze, we release that which somehow we have taken a seed, and we plant something new, a seed, into these new fertile soil. We call this life. Just like the leaves cover the ground of the seedlings that fell from the tree, it blankets that and fuels it with fertility. As it connects with the source of all that is. So just like the peace of God that grows, that seed will plant, and then eventually it'll know it can become something stronger and greater than just a seedling. As it takes on the light, it's fueled and it reaches out to touch the warmth and the comfort of something more. For you see, as it springs forward past the leaves that have fallen, that have blanketed it so gently, it comes into the light where it can expand infinitely with all things in divine nature. And it looks up from the light shining on the glistening trees, and it sees the colors of all that is, such as the yellows, the golds, and the greens, as they blend into the brightest of orange and the deepest of reds. For it knows as it grows forward, it too could spring to life with all the colors of life as the seasons go and the seasons grow and the changes occur to make each new moment so. Breathe that in. Smell it like the dew on the trees or the falling leaves. Infuse yourself with the knowing that everything and all things in divine nature stay in that oneness of connection. And then as new sprouts appear, as new budding comes forward, it's a surprise that which we desired as that tree has come outward and becomes one with the rest of the forest for which it's embraced by. As the roots intertangle, the vibrations are stronger, the tree starts to grow even further out and beyond where it started. As the love that it was meant to be, as the life it was known to have as a tree. And soon it begins to blossom from the buds, stretching even further way up and above. And soon it too releases once more in the breeze, in the silence. Now you too, by divine lineage, are like a tree, growing forward into this divine creation of divinity. For what you let go of opens the door for many new adventures for you to explore. Take a moment and open up on the inside and see what's in and on the horizon for which you can abide. And you say, you too see the joy. Just like the sun rising, you stretch forward for more joy. And a smile comes across your face. For with all this light, you're filled with all of creation you discover with great delight. Breathe that in and allow it to be. the root of your knowing, as you sit there and are free. Free to be that peace, free to be that love, free to be that light that irradiates so greatly from above as you move it through to all parts of you and allow it to be. In the silence created in this opening, as you look out near and far, allow a spirit to infuse you with all that you are. And with each breath in, allow it add to your being all creation and vibration that you're not seeing. And say ah. Say ah in gratitude. Say ah for the joy. Say ah for the peace. Say ah for the love. Say ah to all that is. And then say amen. Thank you for part of being an essential part of me and allowing it to come back into this world, into this reality. Take another deep breath, knowing that you don't have to leave it behind, and take a step forward and come back into this line in alignment with your chair, in alignment with your space, in alignment with this heaven on earth, infused with all that grace. And open your eyes once again to another beautiful week.
Thank you, Tim. I just wish you could hear the rumble. We have rumbling in the sky. No, no rain, just this rumbling. No lightning, just rumbling. It's amazing sound.
The roar of the mountains as they echo off the sea.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining me today, Sandra. Let's say goodbye to everybody out there on Facebook land and in Zoom, or in Zoom in the future.
Yes.
And bless them all with a wonderful week. Bye from now.
Bye.
Have a blessed week. Thanks for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you at Unity in the Olympics in Port Angeles, Washington.